custom streaming service. Okay, so we are now live on YouTube, and with that, I will just get my screen share working, and we can start. All right, and also I'm making Alex co-host, and Alex's primary job is to defeat any Zoom bombers that may try and disrupt our very important operation here. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Code for Boston. My name is Matt, and I'm on the core team here at Code for Boston, along with Alex and, well, Thad's in another meeting, Harlan, Brian, and Annie. So if you have any questions, need help with anything, feel free to message one of us, and we will be more than happy to answer your questions and help you out. The way this is going to work is we'll have some brief opening remarks. After the opening remarks, we'll have some project updates. And then after project updates, new folks can stay in this Zoom, and Alex and I will give you a little tour of Code for Boston through our new member orientation. So with that, start out with announcements. Make sure to read our code of conduct at codeforboston.org/code of conduct. If folks aren't being respectful with you, if you feel like someone isn't being appropriate, talk to one of us on leadership, either through Slack or email hello@codeforboston.org, and we will make sure to take care of it. We want everyone to feel safe and included in this space, and so the code of conduct sort of governs the specifics of what that is, and those of us on core team enforce the code of conduct so that you can all have the best experience we can give you all. Also want to encourage folks to follow us on the various social media links on our website under Connect. The most interesting one is probably the weekly email newsletter that drops on Wednesdays. So if you sign up for the email newsletter, you can get the written version of the project updates that folks share in the room. Then after that, want to encourage folks to RSVP on the Meetup website. That's how a lot of you found out about us. And so RSVPing there basically helps us boost in the Meetup algorithm. And so we get to find new awesome community members that want to hang out and help with our projects. Beyond that, Zoom, after tonight, I will update the Zoom link so that it points to the correct meeting link that's going to be valid until the end of April. That is not a promise that we are returning in person at the end of April. It's more sort of aspirational and not overshooting. So, you know, that's that link will work till then. And then, you know, even when we do return in person, there will likely be some kind of collaboration opportunities and protocols so that folks who are going to be remote can still participate with the folks that start showing up in person. Slack. So if you are currently in the Zoom or on YouTube, but not yet on Slack, Slack is where a lot of our community activity happens. It's where you can talk to and engage with folks. And the best way to get started on that is to just go to slack.codeforboston.org and get your invitation there. Also, donations. So we are a completely volunteer organization. And so if anyone wants to, you know, support us, I mean, we really only require like $8,000 a year to run this thing. So every dollar kind of helps out, but we don't need anything too crazy. Feel free to donate on the Code for America website. And if your organization or company is interested in sponsoring a meetup or a month of meetups or something like that, feel free to get in touch with Harlan or I, and we can let you know how the logistics for that would work and how to make it happen. So that let's kick off our first round of project updates for the year. These are the projects with apologies to Matt, who is also starting a new project tonight. So he'll be happy to give you a little update on the advocacy map project after we cycle through the ones that are listed here. So let's start with my city.
Hey everyone, just kind of getting back in the swing of things. We took the last 2 weeks off from the project. Looks like we have one pull request open and our builds are failing. So we'll take a look into that stuff and, just kind of get back into the project tonight.
Great, thanks, Jamie. Next is Safe Water.
Hello, Happy New Year, everyone. We are working still related on stuff that's related to the admin panel and our database schemas. But we're getting pretty close to finishing it. So we're not accepting new members tonight as well.
All right, sounds good. Next is Job Hopper.
So it's a big night for us tonight. We are reviewing our production version that is being hosted by Code for Boston and Amazon. We're reviewing it with our stakeholders tonight. And so that's a big deal. We're going to be getting into the world of bugs and fixes and things like that. I trust they'll be pleased and they'll just want more functionality. So we probably will be looking for a new phase 2 team as we come into the new year.
Great, that sounds super exciting. Next, Plogalong.
Hi everyone, Eva here from Plogalong. We are on flight test. So if you are interested in testing our mobile app, let me know. You can join and actually download it to your iOS device for now. Soon we'll have Android. We are working on really kind of behind the scenes stuff right now. Not a lot of UI stuff happening. So if you're interested in that, feel free to join. Or going forward, we do have some new or additional features for the next version that you could potentially pick up if you have some experience.
Great. Thanks so much, Eva. I downloaded the test flight myself over Christmas break and definitely, enjoyed the application and think it's one of the nicer iOS applications I've used. So the team's doing a great job and keep up the good work. And just let us know what you want us to be testing with it and we'll make sure to do it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. Clean Slate, you're next.
So Clean Slate's been going to be working on the new adult ceiling logic and trying to break down the business logic for that. Data is looking at what further questions, kind of narrowing down the questions we can ask with the data we have. So that's us for tonight.
Great, thanks, Michelle. Anyone from Windfall Awareness in the room? All right, I know Thad's over in a Code for America national meeting right now, so I'm not sure what they're doing tonight, but I'll get the update from him and make sure to include it in the email newsletter. And last but not least, we have a new project spinning up tonight. So Matt, would you like to introduce yourself briefly and just give a little update on how you're planning to kick things off tonight?
Sure thing. So I am a student at Boston College Law School, and I recently founded an organization called the Good Governance Project, which advocates for nonpartisan democracy reform. So things like campaign finance, gerrymandering, voter accessibility. And we are trying to build this new platform that will illustrate, it's sort of, we're calling it an advocacy map. And on the map, we've overlaid our state senate and state rep districts. And we're trying to pull information from the public news service to illustrate how our elected officials are voting on these key democracy issues. And then there's sort of an interactive aspect which will allow organizations to sort of plant their flag on the map and tell constituents, elected officials, and anyone else who's out there how they feel about it. So we're hoping it's sort of a new way to engage with what your elected officials are doing and tell them how you feel.
Awesome. Well, welcome, Matt, to the Code for Boston community, and welcome as a project lead. We're very excited to kick this off. And so with that, those are all the projects that are going to be running tonight. So if you are here to work on a project, feel free to migrate to the appropriate project room. Otherwise, in the next few minutes, I'll get the stream finished up and we will stay in here for new member orientation. Thanks so much, everyone, and happy hacking.